Hi, you guys. How are you doing? I have just found out some information about the Social Security benefits that we receive when we retire. And this is how to increase the benefit when you retire. So, if you plan on retiring, make sure in the past 10 years before your retirement, you have boosted up as much money as you can make at your job. And this gives you a bigger check for Social Security benefits. So when you're working, work hard, work good, and work overtime to make as much money as you can. This really does boost up your benefit for your check. Now, if you have been working like minimum wage jobs, you're not going to get a large retirement check. It'll probably, I won't even guess what it'll be, but it won't be probably enough for you to live off of. So while you're young and while you're still healthy enough to work hard and work and make as much money as you can during those 10 years leading up to your retirement age. Make sure you get all that money built up in there and increase your 401k savings. That's another way to have money saved. So when you retire, you'll have a nice little nest egg. Another thing that you can do to maximize your Social Security benefits is to work until your full retirement age. And that's if you're able-bodied, healthy, and able to do it. The longer you work, the more money you'll make on your Social Security benefit. The cap is at 70. If you work up to 70, you'll maximize out your retirement benefits, and that's the cap. So if you want to work up to 70, you will get the maximum Social Security benefit. So if you don't have to retire early, don't. If you can hold off and not retire until your full retirement age, you'll max out that Social Security benefit and get a nice little check. Now, if you have a spouse or have been married for over 10 years and your spouse is collecting Social Security, you can collect spousal benefits. Say you didn't make enough money to supplement and get the Social Security check that you need, you can go and file on behalf of your ex-spouse, your spouse, and get the money as long as their income or their Social Security benefit is, I think, double of yours or more than double of what you would get. They take the higher of the two. So if you made just as much money as him, you can't get his benefits. And if he made less money than you, he can get your benefits. But people keep thinking that it's going to take away from your spouse or your ex-spouse the money that they're getting. No, they'll still get their money and you'll get their money as well. So they don't have to know anything about it. It's not like you're stealing money from them or taking something from them. You're just getting what you are owed from the relationship that you had, the marriage that you had with them. There's nothing that you're taking away from them. And the same thing goes where you can maximize the benefits of Social Security if you take survivor benefits. If you have an ex-spouse that you were married to for more than 10 years and you haven't remarried, even if they have remarried, you still can get survivor benefits from them. So again, people seem to think that you're taking money out of their pocket. You're not. They have no clue that you're getting the same money that they're getting, or things like that. You're not taking out of their pocket. It's their money is their money, your money is your money, and you just get the benefit of getting a higher amount of Social Security if you were married for 10 years or more. And now, just recently, President Biden has signed the Social Security Fairness Act. And that is going to allow for them to increase Social Security up to, I think it's $360. And that may take effect by December 25th. And it will go to about 2,000,008 recipients. And I'm not sure if it's just for certain job titles or what. I didn't get that far into it, but he did sign that bill, and they say that bill hadn't been touched in years. So that's a good thing. At least somebody's looking at Social Security for us. But yeah, those are some things that you can do to increase your Social Security benefits. I wish that I had known these things. And it's so funny now that I'm talking about Social Security so much. My son, thank you, Jesus, is finally talking about retirement at 26 and what he's going to do and how he's planning on saving money and getting into. I'm like, oh, it's working. It's working. My other two boys, I don't worry about them so much. I think they got it. I know my oldest son does. They have it set for their retirement. But my youngest, I was kind of worried about him. But he's getting it because he hears me talk about it all the time. And I constantly tell him, I don't want you to be in my position where I just, didn't have money saved and couldn't work and all that stuff. So, but those are some of the things that you guys can do to maximize your Social Security benefits when you are ready to retire. And this is really something that everybody who works needs to think about, because at some point you're going to have to stop working. And when you stop working, what are you going to be dependent on? Are you going to depend on the money that you saved up where you can live off of what you've saved? Or are you going to have to be dependent on Social Security benefits? So think about that. And I hope this information was helpful to you guys. And I'll be checking out more things to find out about Social Security that we can do when we're not prepared. Some of us just have not been prepared for Social Security. So I'm here to try and further it along to where you have an idea of what's going on with retirement, whereas I was clueless. So, and I didn't, I should have been looking at things and reading things, but you don't pay any attention to that stuff as you live in life. So I hope you guys get the education and the knowledge about Social Security that I didn't know, wasn't aware of, and that's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, subscribe to the channel, push the like button, hit that notification bell, and hit all so that you'll be notified every time I upload a video. All right, you guys take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.